you?
Hey, great.
We're great. How are you?
I'm good. Sophia Soto with the Nerds of Color, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to be here with you two. Thank you for your
Hey!
Ride hard,
ride hard, ride hard.
amazing. I got to watch it. It's so good, guys.
Oh, so glad you
thank
liked
you.
it.
This is just a straight out fun movie.
Yeah,
like just,
it is.
just fun.
Very fun.
100%.
Funny.
No, it totally is. And like seeing you two in this genre was so much fun because I'm a Pitch Perfect fan, and that's kind of where I want to start because
Oh, yeah.
don't get me
Awesome.
started.
Aka what?
Wow.
Aka, excuse me?
Yeah, Aka, yes,
Dreams are
she's a
coming
fan.
true.
Okay.
Dreams are coming
Yeah.
true for me right now.
Okay.
You both already obviously had that comedy bond, but
Yes.
Yeah.
which was first of all also a female-led film, which shout out to that because Bride Hard at this female
Yeah, it's
film.
about female friendship and loyalty
Exactly.
and and I really like those things.
Me too.
Yeah.
Now you get to add in the action to it, which was so fun to see both. And that, what was it like to getting to play with those elements together? And did you learn anything new about each other?
I just laughed. I mean, I loved being a badass, and then I love like when we do a lot of the end sequence together. So we're on a hovercraft and we're fighting together, and it's just we're a good team.
Yeah.
Like I almost think the progression of the characters would be me inviting you to be an operative as well.
I would love that to happen in the sequel Bride Harder, where I become also yes, right?
I love you.
I was so listen, I don't think I was like shocked at how great Rebel was at the action, but I was really impressed. Like just watching some of the scenes when we have to like stand back and like watching you fight, I was like, dang, like it looked so good and she was so amazing at it that it was just really impressive. And I want to be when I grow up, I want to be a badass
honestly,
like you.
If you do another movie, like you could be a badass. You were just pretending in this that you didn't have.
I was a gold star in stage combat in college.
Were you?
Yeah, I got a gold star. I went to conservatory for acting. I could do. I can fence.
You can. Oh my god!
No one's asked me to do it yet, but I could do it if you need me to.
Okay,
I'm ready.
Ride harder.
I'm ready to see it.
Okay,
Ride harder.
Ride harder.
Ride harder. You. Huzzah! Yeah.
Going back to kind of the female-led of it all, I mean, obviously action comedy is a genre that I feel like often lacks good female leads who don't rely on the male characters. That's why I was so excited about this movie, especially with you two being part of it. What do you personally look for when it comes to a female lead, either as an actress when it comes to a role or as a fan when you're watching a project?
I mean, I also think there's so little female comedies out there right now. Like, I couldn't tell you. Has there been one this year? I think
that's female-led comedy.
Yeah, like there's hardly any out at the cinemas.
I'm always complaining about the lack of comedies lately.
Yeah. I mean, it often stems from the writers and the representation in the writing. But it's also there still is, even though it's hard, someone like me, I'm so girl power. I mean, we both are, and I went to an all girls high school, and so I never felt any like there was ever any inequality, but I think there still is a little bit of a perception of that male driven films are better or perform better in the cinemas. But then there's things that contradict that all the time, but then it never quite changes. It's still a little bit of an imbalance, even though it's getting better. But I feel when I'm looking for a female role, okay, back in the day, like 10 years ago when I started in more in Hollywood, and like your role would be written at about a 20 out of 100 and it'd be up to you as a comedian to make it funny.
Right.
Whereas a lot of the male roles would start at 80 to 100 and then the male comedian would get them. So a lot of the time you'd be working at a disadvantage and that you didn't have anything that funny to do or say. And so when I look at scripts, I naturally gravitate towards projects like Bridesmaids, Pitch Perfect, like this one, Bride Hard, where it's a female ensemble and there's lots of funny female roles and it's written by a female writer. So so that's what I gravitate to.
I mean, I always like to see a woman who can be funny and hardcore and can be gross and can be silly and can be all of the things, that we don't have to just be that one thing that I think writing has come so far. We still have a long way to go, but I want to do it all, right? I don't want to just leave those parts for the men. I want to be able to be everything. So I think that in this movie, I think it tackles a lot of those aspects of being a woman. We get to be you get to be funny and hardcore. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
in
Like, isn't
both
that
in
so
one.
cool? And that's what I also want to watch as a woman. So
Could not have said it better
Yeah.
myself. And I'll see you both again for Bride Harder. I'm holding you to,
yes, we'll
and
be
seriously,
there. We'll be there
Watch
congratulations.
Anna
I
kick
really
some ass
appreciate
in
your
that
time.
one, in the
in
sequel.
Fiji.
Yeah. Yeah,
You both are the
we,
best.
we're
Thank
mentally
We're
you.
projecting
manifesting,
the
We are.
sequel
We're all
saying
doing
that.
it
Bride
here right now.
harder.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank
Guys,
you.
Thank
And
I
you.
thank you for loving
appreciate it.
Pitch Perfect as well.
Yes, thank
Oh, I'm gonna
you.
go
Love all
rewatch it
our
right now.
pitches.
Yes,
Yeah.
pitches
Thank
for
you.
life.
Yeah.
Hi,
Bye.
Gigi. Sophia Soto with the Nerds of Color. How are you?
Hi, Sophia. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I got to watch the movie and it was
Oh
so,
my
so
God.
much fun. Thank you so much for your time today.
Oh my God. Thank you for having me. I'm so glad you watched it.
Oh my gosh, my pleasure. And, action comedies often lack female leads who don't rely on male characters. So I was just super excited about this film in particular. What do you personally look for when it comes to a female lead, either as an actress or as a fan when you're watching a project?
Honestly, like if I had to think about something as a fan, I don't know why my brain, I don't know if this perfectly answers your question, but like I remember watching Isla Fisher and just seeing this like beautiful woman who is not afraid to be ugly. Like I don't know if there's a better way to put that, but like her physical comedy, I just remember always like everything that I've seen her and I'm like, damn, she just goes there. Like boundary, whatever. It's like no she's not like self-conscious about how she looks or how she's holding herself and she is stunning and always is stunning but she just like lets loose and that's something I've always admired and was honored to try and like showcase and put into my work that like I could be this girl but like in moments of chaos just like let go. I tried to just let go and then naturally the comedy comes there. I guess my face just does its own thing and people laugh at that. So
I can tell you mastered the genre perfectly. You did it. I loved it.
thank you.
And why do you think a wedding is such a perfect event for this genre? Because it was so funny.
Comical. It's crazy. Someone was like saying that earlier that like why are weddings just like the setting for comedies? Like it's just so funny and I don't know. Like I don't know what it is, but it's true. I can't pinpoint it. But I don't know if it's the outfits, like a little wardrobe change or a wardrobe malfunction or something that we're all supposed to be these like perfect idyllic images on this day. Like it's supposed to be everything's flawless and like obviously that's never gonna happen. So I guess maybe that's where like effortless chaos ensues. Always setting yourself up for failure. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's just exactly what it is.
You also have the family and the friends mixed together, which always makes for something like chaotic, right?
Oh my God. Yeah. No, the like very controlling human in me never lets certain friend groups meet each other. People love having like big parties, and I'm like, nah, nah. I like to keep my friends in their little boxes in their groups because I don't want a certain family member offending this person or whatever. Oh my God, a wedding is my nightmare. No way.
We're on the same page there. I feel like we're very much
Yeah, that's crazy. People
we're
like look
smart.
forward to everybody meeting, and I'm like, that's my absolute seventh circle of hell.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-mm.
Totally, totally same page there. This cast is such a fun one. Like when I saw the cast list, I was just like actor after actor that I loved and enjoyed in other projects. But I wanted to ask, did you have any memorable bonding moments with your fellow quote unquote bridesmaids and bride to be?
Yes, absolutely. All of them individually. I I've taken a lot of great advice from Divine and like speaking up for myself. Not that there was anything really I needed to speak up for on this set, but just like going forward in this career, she's really taught me that I've always looked at it like maybe people see me as like I'm lucky to be here, especially in a group of women like this. And she's taught me like, no, you're not lucky to be here. You earned your spot and like speak up about what makes you comfortable and uncomfortable. You don't have to stay silent just because you're afraid an opportunity is going to be taken away from you. That's something I really hold near and dear to my heart from her. But then Anna Klumsky, we would go to mass together and have a nice Sundays on set together. And then Anna Camp and Rebel. I adore them, and we were at Margaritaville 2 weekends ago together. So there's a lot of bonding that happened naturally with, I mean, just when you're with such incredible women, I think if you're supporting each other, it's bound to happen. And I really do feel I have a great connection with all of those girls.
And I feel like you can tell so much from the project, like it kind of bleeds into it, and you can see from the performances and the chemistry between you girls, like you can see how much fun you did have and how much you did bond on set.
It was so much fun. I love them all. And also my sister's girlfriend of like 3.5 years is Sherry Cola, who plays Rebel's work best friend in there. So it felt like family in the project too. And it really just felt like, I mean, she's the best. And so to have her on set too just felt so fun. It was just so fun.
Well, congratulations. I had
Thank
such a
you.
pleasure speaking with you, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate you so
Thank
much. Thank
you.
you. Nice to meet
Congratulations. Nice
you.
to meet you. Sorry, it is so good to see
Hello.
you. How are
Yeah.
you?
Listen, right back at you, babe. We are representing, we are thriving and surviving, and we have to celebrate joy.
We do. And this movie is full of joy and fun. Like,
Yep. Listen, comedy, action, these beautiful badass babes. What more can you ask for?
well, and I'm talking to you. So really, who's the winner here?
We're
You
blessed.
actually led me perfectly into my first question because action comedies often lack female leads who don't rely on male characters. That was one of the reasons I was super excited about this film. I mean, besides the amazing cast list, because come on. But what do you personally look for when it comes to a female lead as an actress and then as a fan when you're watching a project?
That's a good question because, I am a fan first. I love watching cinema and taking it all in and being inspired. And I think this film, one of the themes is that women can do it all. We can kick ass. We can have these grounded human moments, and then we can have these heightened, spontaneous, like explosive moments as well. And, in between the themes of friendship and work-life balance, you know what I'm saying? All of this is in this film, and I feel so lucky to be a part of it as Nadine, who's in the secret agent side of the story and very much the tough love with her dynamic with Rebel's character Sam. And I just can't wait for people to see us, doing the most as we do every single day as women.
Yeah, I could
You
not
know?
have said that better myself. Like,
Come
we do it
on.
all, and we don't get to see that. And like, every
You're
time
right.
there's
It's
a movie
like,
that does that, it's amazing.
it's finally time for us to, use our own voices and show how brave we can be and how good we are at multitasking and how, the balance exists because women are good at everything.
Throughout the film, I don't know if I'm the only one that noticed it, is probably not, but like I noticed how the men in this film were referring to them as ladies or females, like a female agent. And I was just like, every time something like that happened, I was like, oh, this is brilliant to like have this thrown in to like really drive the point home.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a lot between the lines. And I think this is social commentary in a lot of ways of like, okay, let's shatter the patriarchy here because women can do it even better than how you expect us to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this film proves people wrong. And I think it breaks stereotypes. And I think it's also us reclaiming our own identities. Like, look how diverse we all are and how our personalities are also different and how our skill sets are also different. But when it comes together, like we can really take over the world. And that's definitely one of the themes here.
Yeah, 100%. I want to go back to something you said in the first answer, that dynamic between you and Rebel's character. Tell me about kind of doing that. I'm sure you guys bonded on set. You're both so wonderful. What was it like to like create that? Because I feel like those female relationships are such a highlight with films like this.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in terms of sisterhood and friendship, all of us bonded in a real way on set and off set. And specifically with Rebel, like, I can't wait to collaborate with her again. We had so much
Please
chemistry.
do.
No, truly, like we're always like, wait, what else can we do together? Because we were just riffing and the way we operate is also very much the same. Like we'll find some things in the magic of the moment. And when we yell cut, when Simon yells cut, it was like, okay, let's keep that. I like that. Let's throw this in. Okay, for the next one, just to make sure like the most quality version exists. And it was like, this is how we work because we are comedically brilliant. You know what I'm saying? But for us to come together and make something special like this, I definitely don't take it for granted.
When I spoke with Rebel and Anna, we pitched Bride harder. So I'm just saying, just have that ready to go. I will be
Listen,
ready for it.
I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely love the role of Nadine just as the secret agent that's very much tough love and type A, but also like, says out of pocket shit. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see how people respond to this film. And I definitely think they're going to be blown away and they're going to want more. So Bride Harder, Bride Hardest. It's a trilogy, baby. Let's go.
Got it. I'm here for it. Shari, thank you so much for your time, and we will be speaking again soon.
Thank you, Sophia. All of the love. Take care.
Same here.
Fanboys, professional artists, and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life. Comics, movies, and TV. Yeah. Pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.